Good morning everyone. I am Polami Mondal. I will teach about mental health. My first video is about introduction of psychology. Then I tell you about mental health. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological and social being. It affects how we think, how we feel, how we act. It also helps to determine how we handle our stress, how we attend our any type of emotion, how we behave like this, or how we make choice about oneself. Then there are two type of definition. The first definition is APA definition: simultaneous success at working, loving and creating with the capacity for mature and flexible resolution for conflicts between instinct, conscience, important other people and reality. This is the APA definition, and World Health Organization define mental health in another way, that is, mental health is a state of well-being in which an individual realize his or her own abilities and how they can cope with a normal stresses of life and can work productively and is able to make contribution to his or her community in her or his life. Then I come to the concept of mental health. There are some concept of mental health in our area, like a positive attitude towards self. It means I know our knowledge, our acceptance of strength, our limitation, our positive thinking, our learning, our memory, etc. Then growth and development and the ability of self-actualization. It means an individual successfully developed her any stage of life and the task associated of each level of development and the ability for self-actualization. Then integration. It includes the ability to adapt the respond to the environment and the development of a philosophy of life. Then integration. Then autonomy. Autonomy means the individual can perform independently in a self-directed manner in any type of work. Then perception of reality. Perception of reality means it includes perception of environment without any type of distortion, as well as the capacity for empathy and social sensitivity. Then environmental mastery. It means a individual achieved his many developmental tasks and he has a role and has a area within a group, or he has a place within a group in a society, in an environment. Then I come to the next slide. The characteristics of a mentally healthy person. A person how can I know that this is a mental healthy? Then he has his own philosophy of life. Then proper sense of self evaluation. Well adjusted person know his capabilities, motives, strong points, limitation, etc. Then with an open mind. With an open mind means he should have a flexible mind and he knows about his strength, he introspect himself properly and um, he behave in a socially acceptable manner. Then emotionally mature. Emotionally mature means a mentally healthy person should mature emotionally and also them physically. Then a balanced self regarding sentiment. He has a proper sense of personal respect and he has an important member in a social group and contributes something for his progress of life and welfare. Then socially adjustable. We are all social being and this social life reality refers social give and take, and easily he should be easygoing in the society. Then I come to the next point, the realistic approach. His approach the various problem of life he should be realistic, intellectually sound. He should be intellectually sound minded and healthy too. Then emotional maturity. Emotions like fear, anger, love, scalars, that is he respond in a socially acceptable manner to this emotion. Then I come to the next point, bravery facing failures. Life is a game of seesaw. Like we if we aim any type of success, it means there is no grief, no bravery. That is not. We should, or a mentally healthy person should act a perfect mental balance and should act a socially acceptable manner to overcome this failure grief. Then punctuality. A mentally healthy person should have a punctuality and a time limited knowledge. Then national attitude towards sex. He has a natural normal attitude towards sex and does not suffer from any type of sex abnormalities. Then self judgment. Self judgment is an important characteristic that he used to judge himself. Then varied interest. Any type of interest, like we have any type of hobbies, or enjoy work, take rest, enjoy recreation, love to listen music, like that. Then I come to the ego defense mechanism. This is the most important point in this topic. This is ego defense mechanism. Sigmund Freud, um, who who is the developer of the ego defense mechanism. After that, his daughter Anna Freud developed these ideas and elaborate on them. Then definition. Definition is defense mechanism are psychological strategies that are unconsciously used to protect a person from any type of anxiety which occur in our society or in our personal life too. Then there are some kind of ego defense mechanism, like denial. Denial is one of the most ego defense mechanism. It occurs when one refuses to accept reality or facts. That is, he or she blocks external events or circumstances from his or her mind so that he or she does not have to deal with his emotional impact. That is, I have. That is, I have. The denial is the most common defense mechanism. It occurs when one refuses to accept reality or facts. It means I have this problem. So from to to escape from this problem, I deny the main fact and the actual fact, and or any type of painful stimuli. Example like that, the mother of a child who is fertility ill may refuse to admit that there is anything wrong. Example like that, the mother of child who is fertility ill, she knows about the diagnosis and expected outcome, but he refused to admit her child into the hospital so that he cannot tolerate the pain. This is the denial. Then repression. Repression is an unconscious defense mechanism which employed by the ego to keep disturbing or threatening thought from becoming conscious. It means I repress something, or repress my problems, or repress my anxious thought or threatening thought from the conscious mind. um, for the example like that, in the Oedipus complex, aggressive thought about the same-sex parents, which is mainly lead to the developmental phase of early childhood, which repressed and pushed down into the unconscious mind. So then I tell about projection. So what is projection? Projection is a psychological defense mechanism proposed by Anna Freud, which the individual attribute unwanted thought, feelings and motive onto another person. Means I face some problem or I do some guilty, and this unwanted thought, feelings and motive I projected into another person. Example like that, one causes guilt such as aggressive and sexual fantasies or thought onto another. Then I come about the topic, the displacement. Displacement is a redirection of an impulse onto a powerless substitute target. It like that, displacement means I uh, I displace my anger or my unwanted thought or my impulses onto a powerless substitute target. The example like someone who is frustrated means I am frustrated or I frustrate with my in my workplace. So in whom I um, in whom I give my frustration by kicking my dog or beat up my family member or engage in cross burning. Then I come to the sublimation. Sublimation is similar to the displacement, but it takes place when we manage to displace our unacceptable emotion into behavior which are constructive and socially acceptable rather than destructive activities. We seen that in the displacement, um, one um, one do our destructive activities onto a powerless person or powerless thing, but in the sublimation this type of unacceptable emotion or unwanted thought, I sublimate or I displace these things into a constructive and socially acceptable manner. uh, Example like that, many great artists and musicians have had an unhappy life. So one musician thought that he used to do medium type of art music so that he cannot be a famous. Then I tell about regression. So what is regression? Regression is a defense mechanism proposed by Anna Freud whereby the ego reverts to an early stage of development, usually in response to stressful situation. Regression means regress in the backward stage. It means I, a mature person, um, to hide my emotion, to gain attention from any type of peer group or our family member, I act like a immature. Uh, I act like an immature child or a older age person. What an example is a child may be suck in their thumb again or wet in bed when they need to spend more time in the hospital. But the child know the toilet training and don't suck thumb in his home. This is the regression. Then I tell about rationalization. Rationalization is a defense mechanism, whereas I rationalize some point or my point of view or my point of thought or impulses in a socially acceptable fact. This is an example, like when a person find a situation is difficult to accept, they will make up a logical reason why it has happened. For example, a person may explain a natural disaster as a God's will. Then a conversion means my repressed feelings, my repressed impulse, my repressed thought, I convert it into a physical complaint. I complain a physical problem of mine, like such a cough or feeling of paralysis, hysteria. This is example of conversion, like a student awaken with migraine headache in the morning of the final exam and feels too ill to take rest, but previous day the student does not have any migraine or does not too much ill. This is a kind of conversion. Then dissociation often helps people to cope up with uncomfortable situation by removing themselves from them. Dissociation means I do some guilty or I have a unwanted thought, I remove my thought from me. This is called dissociation. Example like amnesia that prevent recalls of previous day of auto accident. Then I come to the idealization. So what is idealization? Idealization involves creating an ideal impression of a patient, of a person, place or object by emphasizing their positive quality and neglecting those that are negative. It means in our society there are so many people, from the people who are positive or I think this is the positive for me, I really accept those positive thing and neglect the negative thing. Example like we accept the celebrity's achievement rather than their failure or guilty he did in past. Then I come to the isolation. This defense mechanism, isolation means can lead to person to separate ideas or feelings from the rest of their thought. It means a person have a fear or have a preoccupied thought in one stimuli in one situation. To remove this thought from his mind, he isolate himself from this thought. Example like that, a person with particularly stressful job may use isolation to separate their work life from their family life, avoiding the stress affecting their relationship. Then reaction formation. Reaction formation means it is an unsatiable desire of the id conflict with the ego and superego. A person may formulate a reaction to those impulses. It means in our society or in our environment a quite matter is happened, and those impulses, how I react to those impulses in a socially behavior manner, in a socially acceptable behavior or a non-socially acceptable behavior, how I formulate a reaction against this. So this is called reaction formation. By form the reaction, I quite remove my stress from my mind. Then example is, a man may experience feeling of love towards a married woman. The superego recognized that the fulfillment of his desire could not be happen, so he started to dislike towards her. It means opposite of the original feeling. Then the suppression. Suppression involves attempting not to thinking about the memory of feelings, and a person may try to think that another subject. When his uneasy thought enters in their mind, they might preoccupy their mind by undertaking an unrelated task to distract themselves. It involves any type of socially unacceptable thing or any type of uneasiness occur. Then for removing this from our mind, I suppress those thing from my mind, and I think about another thing. Like example of suppression, student who failed in the examination stated he is not ready to talk about his mark. Then the implication of defense mechanism, it enables person to resolve conflict. Then difficulty only occurs when the defense mechanism are inadequate to deal with anxiety. When these mechanisms are used moderately, there is no other causes of harm, but excessive and persistent use of this defense mechanism is mainly harmful. Many times more of them defense mechanism may operate the process of adjusting the situation. So if you have any type of doubt, please leave a comment. If you like the video, please be continue. My next video is coming soon. Thank you.